I am sick and tired of living through historical events. We are literally so close to World War III. I want to scroll down. I typed in Iran on X, and there's going to be some stuff we're going to see here that if you are a weak stomach, I suggest you look away. But seemingly, I can't verify if these videos are real, but they look real as fuck. And everyone's reacting to it, which substantiate that they indeed are real as fuck. So Israel's Iron Dome has failed to stop Iranian missiles that have struck Tel Aviv. It seems like World War III is here. Oh my god. No. Look how close some of these explosions are. This is like in your county. Oh. This is actually insane. Actually, it's the left in the World Economic Forum. Yeah, right. Repeat. This is Israel Strikes Back. Israel is doing fantastically well in dealing with the enemy. Iran Dome didn't fail. Israel wants to justify proper retaliation. I wish I knew more about this issue because I feel like this issue is just like how far back do you want to go with one side fucking over the other side? And even though one side might have been called something in the past, like a different name, it still is kind of the same people inheriting it. Like, how far back do you really want to go with this? But Iran launches large missiles to attack Tel Aviv. Huh? What blow? Oh. What blows me away with this is like when we think about World War One, World War Two, Operation Desert Storm, Vietnam War, the images that we saw, the videos that we saw, the photos that we saw were very I'll say doctored, but they weren't truly authentic, right? It was kind of like a photo op. You were kind of getting the best or the most extreme of whatever you're getting, unless you had like a very few and far in between like war photographers who go out there just to capture like candid pictures of campsites and whatnot. But this is iPhone footage, you know, whipping out on your patio, pulling out your phone, and just recording this. I want you to imagine you're coming home from work, you're driving up, if you're in Georgia, driving up Georgia 400, whatever major highway you get on to get on your road back from work or your ride back from work, and you see this in the air. You see this. I'm not even saying that we should go over there and stop this or try to, you know, put our foot in here. But I definitely think that this is bad, right? Like, I think we could all agree that this is no bueno. Like, this is something out of a video game. This is like Helldivers. This is Halo. This is like Halo Reach. The OTSD drop pods dropping in. Like, this is actually insane. I don't know what that... Maybe I don't even know. The Iranian attack reportedly destroyed a number of F-35 stealth fighter jets in the airbase, F-15s in another base. What I'm understanding, if I get this right, is Iran is striking Israel in places that have military, you know, like equipment, jets, whatnot. And even though it seems like it's in these cities, apparently it's strategic. I don't know how. I'm saying at the beginning of this, I don't know, right? I'm just regurgitating what I see on the internet. But holy fuck, does it seem like World War III is imminent. And I'm in total shock of what Biden and Harris are telling Iran. Iran was threatening to attack Israel, and their words were just,
I wonder,
don't.
what is your message to Hezbollah and its backer, Iran? Don't. Don't come across the border. Don't escalate this war.
That's right.
That's right.
Don't.
As President Biden said, just don't.
Exactly. One word. Pretty straightforward. Don't.
I mean, she at least executed that, like, with at least conviction.
To Hezbollah and its backer, Iran.
There we go. Hezbollah is eliminating rats? Oh, is this just them blowing the hell out of this freaking car like it's in Call of Duty? Yes. Okay. So mass exodus of Lebanese from the cities where Hezbollah has stored weapons in the homes and warehouses. So this is what I was kind of saying a little bit ago, where I was saying like apparently it seems like they're attacking in cities, but apparently there's stockpiles of military weapons and resources and possibly even people and leaders in homes and warehouses, and that's where apparently these missiles were struck. I like I said, I know nothing of these people. Israel eliminated their entire chain of command in Hezbollah. What is this, the 28th? So this is their retaliation to everything. I mean, Charlie Kirk, we all know who this guy is. He's saying over here, under my administration, under Trump's, we had no war in the Middle East. We had no war in Europe. We had harmony in Asia. And we had no Afghanistanian catastrophe. Jesus, I can't read. Instead, we had peace, peace, peace. Trump was right about Iran. Trump was right about Iraq. Trump was right about Afghanistan. And Trump was right about Russia.
I was in charge. They had a lot of money when I started. They had no money when I finished. And now they have $300 billion and another $300 billion from their wholly owned subsidiary, Iraq. It's a wholly owned subsidiary. They probably don't like it when I say that, but that's true. Iraq doesn't like it. But they have $300 billion also from oil. Remember, I used to say, don't go into Iraq. Don't do it. To Bush. Don't do it. Don't go into Iraq. They went into Iraq. And they were there. I said, all right, you're there. Keep the oil. Just keep the oil. Remember, I used to say, keep the oil. Iraq has more oil than almost anybody. It's like massive. But they didn't keep the oil. And they have hundreds of billions of dollars right now. Under my administration, we had no war in the Middle East. We had no war in Europe. We had harmony in Asia. We had no inflation. We had no Afghanistan catastrophe. Instead, we had peace, peace, peace. We had a lot of peace.
I mean, so many people do feel that, and it's frustrating because right now I have family in North Carolina. Helene just hit. I'm trying to figure out how can I get up there and throw just my body at the situation to see if I can help, even if it's a quarter of a fraction of a percent. I just want to be able to say that I was there, and in this situation, in this disaster, I want to be a part of the community and I want to actively help. So it frustrates me, the reaction. I may even get emotional. It upsets me that we have people who are, the death count is just going up each and every day, and I understand there's conflicts going on all around the world right now. I guess my frustration is that the people who are supposed to be in charge of us, who are supposed to care about us, seemingly care about what's happening on a place on a map, no disrespect, that nobody can point out without, if you just saw a world and you had to pick out where these places were at, not a lot of Americans are going to know. And I'm not saying that that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just saying the people that are here and the leaders that are here seemingly don't care about the people that are here and that were here, and only care about the people who are outside of us and want to get them in, and then want to interfere with as much on the outside as possible. With everything going on, this is just man, this is just a lot. Is it not? Am I crazy right now? Kamala did have a statement on this. We'll give her some benefit of the doubt now that she has responded. Let's hear this response.
I'm clear-eyed.
You're clear-eyed. That's nice to know.
Destabilizing, dangerous force in the Middle East, and today's attack on Israel only further demonstrates that fact. Earlier today, I was in the Situation Room with President Biden and our national security team as we monitored the attack in real time and ensured that the protection of U.S. personnel in the region is paramount. I fully support President Biden's order for the U.S. military to shoot down Iranian missiles targeting Israel, just as we did in April. We are still assessing the impact, but initial indications are that Israel, with our assistance, was able to defeat this attack. Our joint defenses have been effective, and this operation and successful cooperation saved many innocent lives. As I have said, I will always ensure Israel has the ability to defend itself against Iran and Iran-backed terrorist militias. My commitment to the security of Israel is unwavering. And let us be clear, Iran is not only a threat to Israel, Iran is also a threat to American personnel in the region, American interests, and innocent civilians across the region who suffer at the hands of Iran-based and backed terrorist proxies. We will never hesitate to take whatever action is necessary to defend U.S. forces and interests against Iran and Iran-backed terrorists. And we will continue to work with our allies and partners to disrupt Iran's aggressive behavior and hold them accountable. Thank you.
Well, you know, I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty good. So many people are gonna sit here and dunk on her, like saying scary stuff. Kamala Harris' first statement of awaken the Iran shows her weakness. She's reading from notes. Granted, it didn't seem like she was really speaking from the heart. I will give it that. But like, there's so much on this woman's plate, so much that she's having to deal with right now that in this rare situation, you guys can see, I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. That wasn't bad. Everything else going on, like looking down and reading from notes, I ain't mad at that. The Simpsons reset. They unexpectedly aired its season finale after 36 seasons. The rebellious spirit of a 10-year-old boy was more powerful than the most advanced AI in the world. The Simpsons has not ended. It has reset. Anyone else get a very uncomfortable feeling?
Oh boy.
Wait, what? Is the Great Reset coming?
Floor cake.
10! I stopped it. I'm still 10. When are you going to grow up? Never.
That was beautiful. The rebellious spirit of a 10-year-old boy was more powerful than the most advanced AI in the world.
The Simpsons has not ended. It has reset.
Yo, what? That is definitely a little ominous. And The Simpsons releasing its 36th season finale 36 days before the election and said it's not the end but a reset. I wonder what message is signaling here. Yeah, if we're going to have some fun and like put on the tinfoil hat, Hillary Clinton did say something about like, hey, in October, there's going to be something big that happens. I just feel it. You can call it my spidey senses. I leveled up and unlocked the new skill. It's called Spidey Senses. Let me dash that. Let me hit that. Let me cue that real quick. The reset is coming. And I mean, if we really want to go out and have some fun with this, if you really want to listen to what the Harris and Waltz politics are saying, especially when it comes about the economy, they're talking about the opportunity economy. And not everyone really starts at the same place. And it's really about starting at the same place and giving everyone equal opportunity. Well, I don't know how to break it to you, but if you get into the office right now and you want to help all the people going forward, sure. But myself included, there's a lot of people who are here prior to you being the president. How are you going to get everyone to start at the same starting spot? A great reset is a great solution to that question. That is a great solution to that question. The Simpsons have been telling us the play-by-play what will happen. The reset won't happen. Trump is in the way. I mean, presumably, I don't want to say yes, but if we're just going to keep this tinfoil hat on and do some duct tape around it so it really just stays on and like full-blown just... This election definitely feels like it holds the most amount of weight. The most amount of shit is about to happen. And I don't think America is going to end if Harris and Waltz, do become president. But what I do think is happening is if America is this giant cruise ship, we're about to pivot a few degrees to the left or a few degrees to the right. And I think one has bluer skies. You have a lot more freedom to choose the life that you want to live. And I think the other side is going to be a lot more restrictive, a lot more limiting, and it's going to appeal, I hate to say it, but to the freaking losers